You know, I don't know what the deal is. I have been sitting here for about 45 minutes, actually, feeling like this nervous, jittery feeling about going live. And, I have been live many, many times on Facebook. And right now, I kind of feel like it's my first time, not knowing what to say, not feeling comfortable about it. And I can't tell you why. Something is going on in my spirit right now that is just really scaring the crap out of me about going live, which I am live right now, okay? But let me just explain to you why I'm saying this and what led up to this. Good morning, Diane. So basically, I got up this morning very late. A lot later than what I normally do. I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning, I guess, and then laid in bed for a little while. And was even having a hard time going to sleep last night. So I don't know what is actually going on with me. But I was sitting here this morning after I woke up, and I never even looked at the clock. I walked in to the kitchen thinking my coffee was going to be ready. Okay. My oldest granddaughter usually gets up. I get them up at 5 o'clock in the morning because they have to catch the bus early to get off to school. And I go back to sleep. They've gotten old enough where they can be up on their own, get dressed, and get ready, and I normally don't have too many problems out of them. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. I am getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. It's still sticking up this morning, but I don't care. I'm really feeling a little bit uncomfortable this morning, and that's what I came on here to talk about. It took me a good 45 minutes to push the live button on here. My screen actually went black, and I had to touch my phone for it to wake up again, and anyone that knows me knows that I don't have a fear of going live, but for some reason this morning, I just had this overwhelming fear, and I still do right now. I'm really nervous, and I don't know why. Maybe there's something that needs to be said, that someone needs to hear, that maybe I even need to hear, because a lot of times what we say, it's not really what somebody else needs to hear, even though we think it is. It's something we need to hear ourselves, okay? So I'm just kind of going through what happened this morning, trying to figure out what's going on in my spirit right now. So there's no coffee when I wake up, and I'm aggravated about that. And then I get me a cold cup of coffee from yesterday, okay? I come out here on the porch, and I open the door, and it's raining. I'm like, oh God. And I've got things I've got to do today. When the aide gets here at 1:30, I've got to go get tags and inspection on my car. I don't like driving in the rain because my car doesn't really function very well in the rain. It never has from day one since I bought it. So I'm a little nervous about that. Just, normal, everyday occurrences that happen that are just really bothering me today. The rain, how do I even say this, okay? And maybe this is why I'm saying what I'm saying and why I'm coming live, is because when I came out, I was frustrated about the rain. I was frustrated about not having my coffee. I was just like, oh my God, this is not how I wanted my day to begin. Okay? And then I'm sitting here and I'm looking out my window and I'm thinking, you know what? This rain really isn't so bad, and it's greatly needed right now. It hasn't rained in a while, so the ground has been kind of dry. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking out the window and looking out the window, and all of a sudden I'm thinking how mesmerizing it is. I mean, I could sit here and look out this window all day long right now. And then the thought comes to my mind that this is really a beautiful morning, And then I'm thinking, why do I always, and I do this a lot, why do I always look at the negative? I'm actually admitting some things to you that I don't normally admit, okay? It seems like the tiniest little thing that happens, I'm all of a sudden into everything negative instead of everything positive about it. This day, I could make it a really crappy day, not get anything accomplished, not get anything done, and sit here, honestly, and just be negative about everything all day long. And just like going to start the live this morning, I'm sitting here and I've got my little stylus in my hand, right? And I'm pointing at the button and I'm thinking, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Why can't I even press this button? What is wrong with me? And I really still haven't pinpointed it. But something in my spirit this morning is very nervous and very jittery, and I don't know why. Okay? And I'm having a hard time even explaining this because I don't know why. And I don't know if any of y'all have ever felt this way before. I know I can't possibly be alone. Okay? If I am, then that's just another fearful thought. But, I'm sitting here thinking, why not just turn this around, take it for what it is, and move forward? So what? It's raining. So what? I have to get out in the rain today. So what? I woke up late. So what? I didn't get my first post done at 7 o'clock this morning, which is usually when I do it, between 7 and 8. Haven't even done a post yet, So what if my hair is a mess? So what? So what? What does it matter what other people think? Because you know what? What other people think about you, and that's it. I just got it. I was worried about what other people were going to think if I came on live looking like I looked. And normally, I don't have those feelings. I mean, I come on here looking worse than I look right now, And so what? So what? What other people think about you is a reflection of them, not of you. And I guess that's the whole point I wanted to make. So what if I woke up late? So what if it's raining? So what if I don't hear the birds singing this morning like I normally do? So what? What difference does it make? People are either going to accept you for who you are, or they're not going to accept you. And if they can't accept you for who you are, then it's their loss. Because I know God accepts me for who I am. All my faults, all my mistakes, every blemish I have, every scar that I have. You know, we all go through things in life. And I've got a man that had a brain aneurysm that is getting stronger every single day, and that thinks he can do things that he's not able to do yet. And because of him thinking that he is able to do things that he can't do yet, he does them. He does them. He tries to do them. And what happens? He falls down. Okay? You fall down, you pick yourself back up, and you keep going. The man that I care for on a daily basis that had a brain aneurysm, right frontal lobe brain bleed. It affected his brain. It affected his motor skills. It affects his thinking process. Is like a little child, you guys. Like a child. He's laying in bed right now, watching or listening to music on the TV, and in there singing. Not a care in the world. We need to be like that. We need to become that little child and not even think about what we're doing sometimes, and just do it. Just do it. Just take that chance. Take that leap of faith. And if we fall, which we probably will more than once, pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and start all over again. Can y'all hear him? He's singing, "This is my story, this is my song," praising my Savior all the day long. That is such an old, old song. But it's so true. This is my story. This is my song. We need to come to people with our story, with our real life experiences, the things we've been through, things, the mountains, molehills, whatever you want to call them, that we've overcome, and just keep moving forward. Everybody has a story. I have a story. You have a story. Share your story, and don't be afraid. I'm feeling a little bit better now that I got that out. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful day, and I'm going to get up and I'm going to go fix this man breakfast now. Have a wonderful day. I love y'all.